black hoodie, I'm back cooking these goodies. Look at these views from cooking these foods. Yeah, fuck with me.
What is going on, guys? Somebody recently requested like crunchy tacos, so I have to say this probably classifies as that. If anybody watches Suave Boom, I feel like these are sort of like his mom's chicken tacos, though I don't have the crema. I wish I had the crema, but I don't have any crema. But yo, much love to all of you guys for, you know, subscribing, commenting, liking, the whole nine. Just loving it lately. And, you know, I hate to be one of those content creators who's like, subscribe to me and like this and share my videos and whatever, because I just think that's like thirsty as fuck and I just don't like it. But I will say this, if you're vibing the content, subscribe, be part of the gang, join up. We don't have it in Canada, but I feel like these kind of remind me of Jack in the Box tacos. A habit that I will never break. Eating little crumbs off the board. I'm like a little rat, a little mouse. Just I can never just leave it. I don't know why. It's like an OCD thing. I always have to like pick up the crumbs. Anybody else like that? Also brought some peppers here just because I feel like a bite of it with a pepper would be nice. And let's pray that I don't get Peter North in the eye again, like in my one pasta video from like a year ago when I was eating pasta and took a bite of one of those and I got Peter North by the sauce. Just as I suspected, absolute gold. Okay, so this story goes a little something like this. My friend's boss was pregnant. And so my friend's boss was talking to her and telling her, you know, she's like, I'm really horny lately. I haven't been getting any action. Because her husband had developed a classic case of I don't want to fuck my baby in the face syndrome. So he called it quits, X-nay on all action until baby was born. My friend made the executive decision to, like all good friends would do, help solve this problem by going out and buying her boss a vibrator as like a gift, like a pre-baby a baby shower gift for herself to alleviate some stresses. So one day we go on a shopping mission and we're cruising up and down the same block. We're going to a couple different stores. Eventually we have to end up at the sex shop to procure said toy. While I'm cruising around, I keep seeing this one girl. Like she's walked by us a few times. So we end up in the dildo store or sex store or whatever, and we're looking around, looking for baby safe dildo, vibrator, whatever. And you wouldn't think that's a thing, but it turns out it is, because we're cruising around and checking out different options. And the employee that's working there comes over and, can I assist you guys with anything? And my friend's like, actually, yeah. She's like, I'm looking for a vibrator for a pregnant woman. Is there anything that you would suggest? And like, to my surprise, like, this employee was like, oh yes, absolutely. You're gonna want to come over to this section, this aisle. Like, these ones are designed. It will disrupt less and less problematic for the baby and stuff. And I was like, is there seriously like baby specific pregnant lady sex toys? Like, that is that like a thing? Is that a genre? So we got the recommendation from the employee. As to which one to get. And then while we're in there, in walks the girl that I had been seeing out and about. And she goes around, and she's this chick is like, she's like normally nicely dressed. She just looks like an average girl, like just mid to late 20s. Either you would assume if you walked by her on the street, which I did earlier, assume that she's just going to work or getting off to work or going off to work. I have brain fog here because we're talking about getting off. That's what you would assume when you see this person. And so she ends up perusing all of the things, and she makes her selection and checks out and everything. And in that moment, I just had this thought to myself that, like, how wild it is. Like, you just never know, like, someone's agenda for their day. You know what I mean? Like, it was so funny to me. I'm like, if I walked by her, I would have never assumed that, she probably had the day off work. This was probably her day off work, her one day to go get stuff done, or, go buy things that she wants or needs. And, like, on the top of her list for that day was, like, and like, she was planning this and stoked probably too. Like, I'm going to go out, I'm going to go to the local dildo store, I'm going to find myself a nice new ride, and I'm going to come back home, probably throw on a little jazz, smoke a joint, fire up some nog champa, and just fucking go to town on myself and relax for the rest of the day, maybe order a pizza. I don't know. I just thought to myself how funny that shit was, like, that was her day, her planned day. Like, right at the top of on her to-do list, pick up new dildo, buy Sade vinyl, Swing by dealer's house. Smoke said weed. Masturbate incessantly. But if you're asking me, it sounds like a great day. I can't lie. It sounds like an ideal day. Good music, weed, orgasms, chilling, pizza. You can't really go wrong. All right, yo, to be honest, that was so good, like crazy good. For something that I just was random, that was absolutely fire. Until the next one, though, guys, eat good, live well, stay true. Peace. And subscribe if you want.